Hey guys, Sundar here from C4E Tech. In today's video, let's compare the cameras on the iPhone 8 Plus with the ones on the OnePlus 5. Both phones sport a dual camera setup to the back. The 8 Plus uses two 12 megapixel sensors, one with a wide angle lens and one with a telephoto lens, while the OnePlus 5 uses a 16 megapixel primary camera for wide angle shots and a 20 megapixel telephoto camera. Now before we start, as you can see, a lot of effort goes into the making of each and every video here on C4E Tech. So we'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit that bell icon to get notified each time we upload a new video. Let's begin with some outdoor shots taken under good lighting conditions. The picture shot with the 8 Plus is much brighter with accurate colors when compared to the other image. They're both almost equally sharp. The image shot with the 8 Plus has a bit more detail, as you can see here on those buds. It's also a bit on the cooler side of the spectrum, while the one shot with the OnePlus 5 is on the warmer side. For the most part, both phones are very good at reproducing colors accurately, but the 8 Plus is a tad better and also more consistent. Same goes with dynamic range. Look at the sunset and the plants. And the bark of the tree here. The secondary snapper on these phones can zoom in 2x without quality loss. Actually, the OnePlus 5 can do 1.6x optical zoom and some software trickery to get to 2x without loss, according to OnePlus at least. But the pictures themselves are excellent. The 8 Plus tends to overexpose the subject at times, while the OnePlus 5 retains the detail. Let's now look at some portrait mode pictures. It's worth mentioning that the OnePlus 5 shoots portrait mode pictures only at 1.6x zoom, so we had to come closer to match the 8 Plus's frame. The skin tones are better on the portraits shot with the 8 Plus. Edge detection is fine on the OnePlus 5's portraits for the most part, but it's not as consistently perfect as the iPhone 8 Plus. Look at this image. There are some blemishes near his neck and ear. It's even more obvious in this picture. It doesn't happen frequently, but still worth a mention. The iPhone also captures sharper images with a bit more detail than the OnePlus 5 does. Apart from that, the 8 Plus has a cool new feature called portrait lighting. Other than the regular natural lighting you showed portrait pictures in, there are 4 different lightings available: Studio, Contour, Stage Light and Stage Light Mono. You can change the lighting effect before or after clicking the picture. It's not perfect, but given that the feature is still in beta, just like the portrait mode itself when it launched with the 7 Plus last year, I'm confident that Apple will refine things and make it better. The 8 Plus also lets you use the quad LED flash on this mode, and quite evidently it comes in very handy in these low light situations. Under artificial lighting, once again the 8 Plus is the superior of the two. The color accuracy is better and the images are also sharper. You can see more detail on the structure. These donuts were served on a pure white paper. As you can see, the white is represented better on the image shot with the iPhone 8 Plus. The one shot with the OnePlus 5 shows a bit of warmth and pink tint. This is reflected in every photo. The colors aren't as accurate as they are on the images shot with the 8 Plus. Now this is a no-brainer. The image shot with the 8 Plus looks so much better. Although the OnePlus 5's primary camera's got a wider f1.7 aperture compared to f1.8 on the 8 Plus's primary, since there is no OIS, the shutter speed locks at 1/17th of a second, and the ISO goes up to a whopping 9600, leading to noisy images, while the iPhone puts its trust in OIS and goes way up to 1/4 of a second and gets these sharp images with reduced noise. I'm impressed at how consistently good the color reproduction is across all lighting conditions. The 8 Plus sports a 7 megapixel f2.2 front-facing camera, while the OnePlus 5 has a 16 megapixel f2.0 front shooter. The obvious difference here is the wider field of view on the selfies shot with the OnePlus 5, something I've been waiting to see on an iPhone for years now. That said, the 8 Plus captures more detail and has better dynamic range. Look at the sky. The skin tones too look a tad better on the selfies clicked with the 8 Plus. Moving on, the 8 Plus has OIS while the OnePlus 5 has EIS. I'm literally running now. The OnePlus 5 might seem to be doing a better job at stabilizing at first sight, but if you watch carefully, there's a weird jerk throughout the video when you're shaking the phone a lot. At 2x zoom, the 8 Plus uses the secondary camera, hence it loses the stability. When it comes to the quality itself, well, the 8 Plus can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, and the footage looks smooth and beautiful. Great color reproduction, excellent dynamic range, and even a tad sharper than the footage shot with the OnePlus 5. The 8 Plus can also shoot 1080p slow motion videos at 240 frames per second, while on the OnePlus 5 the resolution is limited to 720p at the same frame rate. So that's it for this video. While the iPhone 8 Plus was the better performer in this battle for the most part, it also carries a price tag that's approximately twice as much as what the OnePlus 5 costs. So, you get about 75% of the 8 Plus's camera performance at 50% the price. So if you want the best value for your money, then the OnePlus 5 delivers great. But if you don't care about the price and just want the best cameras on your phone, then the iPhone 8 Plus is the way to go. Is there anything you want to comment on? Feel free to. Head over to the comment section and do it. Hit thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to C4E Tech for more like this. If you have already subscribed, do this to make sure you get notified each time a video goes live on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.